Amanda Knox could be going back to court. Italy's Supreme Court has decided to reopen the trial of the former American student and her boyfriend for the murder and sexual assault of Meredith Kutch in Perugia 6 years ago. Gilles Castonguay has been following the story and joins us from Milan. Gilles, is this a full retrial that's expected here?
We don't know yet. The public prosecutor says it will be a retrial that will be starting back from scratch. But the defense says that they have to wait to hear or to read the motivations behind the decision today. And they have up to 90 days before those motivations will be published. So only then will we really know if we have to start from scratch or it'll just be revisiting some parts of the earlier ruling.
I mean, the two were let out of jail after an acquittal by the appeals court back in 2011. I mean, does this mean that they're going to actually have to go back to Italy themselves?
No, they can go if they wish, but they don't have to appear in court.
And what happens if they actually are convicted this time around?
Well, there's a chance of appeal again, and legal experts have told us that this can actually go on technically forever. But eventually it will come to some point. And we've learned that in previous occasions when we're dealing with foreigners, especially U.S. citizens, that oftentimes these U.S. citizens could serve their sentence in their home country rather than being extradited to Italy.
I mean, I assume it's the Kutch family who's taken this back to the Supreme Court. I mean, initially the pair, that is, Amanda Knox and her boyfriend Raphael, were convicted back in 2009. Isn't that right?
Yeah, 2009.
And it is the family who's still trying to get this thing redone.
It's the public prosecutor, and the prosecutor has the victim's family support in this. So it's not just the family, but it's also the public prosecutor. I
mean, in the meantime, though, a third suspect, I mean, the guy from the Ivory Coast, Rudy Guede, has been convicted. He's actually serving 16 years for the murder, for the murder.
That's right. They had a separate trial for him, and he's in prison. He's serving his sentence.
I mean, this has been an incredibly emotive case. I mean, in Italy, Amanda Knox has been seen very much as a sort of devil woman, I gather, whereas in America they tend to just be looking at it being a bit of a problem with Italy's sort of ham-handed, ham-fisted, I should say, justice system.
I suppose it depends on which country you're in. Let's not forget the UK, which have had a very different point of view of the case and who might have been guilty in the whole matter. And yeah, in some instances with the states, they have used it as a way to show how shambolic or archaic the system is in Italy.
I mean, the interesting part here is, of course, that Amanda Knox herself is about to publish a book on the whole case.
That's right. At the end of April, she'll be publishing a book, and she'll also be giving a television interview. And it'll be, her side of the story.
Brilliant. Gilles, thanks a lot.